Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bracket, the game show where you try to guess your favorite celebrities' picks, bracket style. I'm your host, Matthew Robinson, and today I'm joined by New York-based photographer, New York Times bestseller, and a man with over 5 million subscribers on YouTube, Jordan Matter. Jordan, thanks so much for being here on the show today.
Thanks for having me, man.
Well, I'm super excited because today we're going to be talking about something that you are really a big part of, as I mentioned before, favorite YouTube people.
Yes, these are going to be the people I most want to work with on YouTube. One thing, I've never worked with any of these people, so I'm not showing favorites because I don't know any of them.
I like that. That's nice little ground rules here to establish. All right, now let's jump right into it. Start it off here with PewDiePie taking on Simone Biles. This is a 1 seed versus an 8 seed. Who did you pick here?
Right, okay, so now this is an underdog right from the beginning, especially since Simone Biles doesn't even have a YouTube channel as far as I know, but she is the best athlete of all time. PewDiePie, with the most subscribers on YouTube, would be an epic collaboration, but I'm still going with Simone Biles because I'm a photographer and I'm desperate to photograph.
Oh man, that would be
a huge
amazing.
upset right off the bat. At the very beginning, number 1 seed gets knocked out.
I think 30% of people's brackets just got destroyed.
They're like, Simone Biles on YouTube? And I justify this by thinking there must be a video of Simone on YouTube somewhere.
Right.
Right?
There's plenty. Yeah.
So she's a YouTuber.
Now, I know, particularly with your books on photography, for those who don't know, you have some amazing books on photography and how to be better at photography, but also just the art of photography, showcasing your amazing talent. But you also love showing bodies in motion, which, gymnasts, Simone Biles for sure, but just the sport in general. Is it something that you've just always been drawn to, to photograph?
Well, I started with portrait photography, and then once I started working with dancers, I got hooked on it, and now primarily I work with dancers and gymnasts and circus performers, anything with an extreme physicality. And once again, bringing it back to Simone, I mean, she is as extreme as they come.
Yeah, seriously. Every time I watch her, I'm like, how is she doing that?
How? My daughter is a gymnast. She's 10. And I think it would just make me epically cool if I worked with Simone Biles.
Yeah, that's true. Some cool dad points there.
Yes. She would definitely brush her teeth for a week after that.
Well, now we've got a lot here we're going to go through in the Sweet 16. I know some of these are going to be really tough for you. So getting ready for some tough picks here. We have Brooklyn and Bailey, a 6 seed, taking on the FV family. Now, I have to be honest, I was not familiar with the FV family until I heard about this bracket. So I had to look them up. Really fascinating stuff. Of course, only one can move on.
Yeah, only one can move on. And I have a personal relationship with Brooklyn and Bailey, though I've never met them. I worked with their sister, Camry. I talked to their dad a lot. He's like a YouTube guru. And I've always wanted to work with Brooklyn and Bailey. So even though the FV family is awesome, I'm going with Brooklyn and Bailey.
All right, Brooklyn and Bailey, moving on to the Elite 8. Okay, now we have Liza Koshy taking on Alexa Rivera. This is a 3 seed going up against a 7 seed. Who are you picking?
All right, well, first of all, I don't know how Alexa became a 7 seed because she's a very popular, fun YouTuber, also is a dancer and incredibly flexible. I'd love to work with her. Her and her brother Brent are very funny and enjoy their humor. But Liza Koshy is an institution on YouTube. Insanely funny. I've been in touch with her. I hope to work with her one day. She makes it on the next round.
Fantastic. So I saw a clip of you on Lifetime show Dance Moms, where you got to work with a lot of parents and a lot of mothers who are training their daughters in dance. You showed them your style with your photography. What's that like? What are Dance Moms like working like? I was just so impressed by your professionalism.
Thank you. The Dance Moms are not nearly as crazy as they're portrayed. I love them. I love the kids. I love the moms. I have not been part of any sort of animosity. It's all been healthy, fun, upbeat enthusiasm, to be honest. But the show is crazy. Abby Lee is awesome and sweet and funny. On the show, she's nuts. So how much are they acting, or are they just sleep deprived and they lose it? I don't know. But in real life, they're awesome.
Oh man, I completely believe that because, I never understood why people get So, I mean, yes, there's a debate, I guess, to be had, but dance moms are just like any dad teaching their kid to play baseball, basketball, swimming, all those laps, all of those like running time. Like, it's the same. It's a sport. And in order to do it, you have to build up that muscle memory, which takes hours and hours and hours of practice.
It's true.
So I'm with you on that. Well, okay, let's check out what also is here on the Elite Eight. Now, we've got JoJo and we got Peter. JoJo Siwa versus Peter McKinnon.
Well, we got on one hand, we got this really awesome photographer who I'd love to work with. And on the other hand, we have Dance Mom's superstar, JoJo Siwa. For me, it's kind of a no-brainer. JoJo, let's work together.
JoJo, moving on to
JoJo, let's do this. I'll wear a ribbon. I will wear a ribbon.
All right. The Dolan twins, they've moved on. They're here in the Elite Eight. They're taking on Norris Nuts. Only one of them is going to get to the Final Four.
This is tough. But I've got to go with the chaos that is the Norris Nuts family. I'm just dying to get in the middle of that. I mean, there's so many different directions you can take that. Dolan twins, I'd almost feel a little old and unattractive. You know, they're just so good looking, fit, funny. I would almost not even know how. With a room full of kids screaming, I can do that. I can handle it. So give me the Norris Nuts.
Okay, now we're here in the Final Four. Dude, I already know all these are going to be tough. All these are going to be like blood from a stone, getting a response of you, but I know we got to do this.
Man. You don't understand how badly I want to work with these four. I mean, it's like all four of them I'm dying to work with. How am I going to pick one? I can't do it.
Because now, you know, here in the Final Four, you got to send one of these people to the championship. You've got Simone Biles taking on Liza Koji. I mean, two people who are top of their game.
This is the worst because Simone, how often you get to work with the greatest living athlete on the planet versus one of the greatest living YouTubers on the planet. I don't know Simone at all. I don't know her personality. I know that Liza is insanely great and talented and funny, but I got to go with Simone. I just got to go with Simone. I'm desperate to photograph her. I want to have her flying in the sky. I have to do it, Liza. I'm sorry, but you know how much I want to work with you. But Simone, it is.
Understood. And hey, you know, once you're in the Final Four, you're already a winner at that point.
Yeah, tell that to the other three that lose every year in the NCAA, right? They don't feel like winners.
That is very true. Very true.
Sorry, Liza.
Now here on the other side of the Final Four, we have JoJo Siwa taking on Norris Nuts.
This is huge because I think if I got to work with JoJo, it might explode the internet. And I kind of want to explode the internet at least once. And she's just so funny and good and really seems like a nice person from everybody I know who knows her. That said, the Norris Nuts, man, it's the Norris Nuts. I'm a huge fan of their channel. I love their energy. Even though they're not dancers, we would have an epic time together.
Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that because
I know it.
They're a 7 seed.
Yeah, where is everyone's bracket right now? It's down to Simone Biles, who's not even a YouTuber, and the Norris Nuts, a family channel with no dancers. Who would have thought?
I would have thought, and anyone who did get this, please tweet at us or comment on Instagram because
very impressive. Very impressive.
Super impressive. Okay, the championship now. We have Simone Biles taking on the Norris Nuts. Bro.
Dude, the Norris Nuts are one of the hottest channels on YouTube right now, and they're packed with energy, and I do work with a lot of kids, and they are so good. So good. And then Simone Biles is epic, and I just got to get back to my roots. I need that photo of Simone Biles. Simone Biles, you won the championship. Woo! Simone Biles, let's work together. Let's do this thing. Let's do it. Yeah!
Simone, you gotta do this now.
The one non-YouTuber in this whole bracket, you win the whole thing. The YouTuber I want to work with more than anyone is not a YouTuber.
I mean, this might be, I'm really saying that this might be one of the biggest upsets we've ever had in bracket.
It's huge. It's huge.
Simone now gets to say, hey, I won bracket along with her other medals that she's won.
And I won 20 gold medals. I'm the greatest gymnast in history. And I won bracket.
Yeah, exactly. The bracket one, that's got to go on the mantle. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, that's huge. Huge part.
Well, Jordan, thanks so much for being here on the show today. This was super, super fun.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. That was fun.
And for those who might be an aspiring photographer, someone wants to check out your work, is there any particular books, because you got several, any particular books you would tell people to start off with to really learn?
Yeah, 2 New York Times bestsellers, Born to Dance and Dancers Among Us. Check them out. You can get them on Amazon or wherever books are sold. My Instagram is Jordan Matter. My TikTok is Real Jordan Matter. And my YouTube, Jordan Matter.
Fantastic. Please, everyone, check it out. This is some wonderful, wonderful content. I learned so much watching this, and I'm sure you will too. And I hope you had a lot of fun playing this bracket. You know, we've got another episode coming soon, so check the app. Check out Rapid Fire Inside Scoop for more fun stuff. Until next time, I'm Matthew Robinson. Thanks for playing.